we've had since COVID hit. Really has. People have started coming out. Bulldogs have really started playing well, and Jimmy's got the first possession here.
Jimmy's win the tip to Jost. Now top of the key, it's Cordes. Right side now back to Jost. Jost was questionable coming into this game, but he's in the lineup, ready to play tonight. Down low, turnaround jumper, that one's good. There's Walters, gets the Jimmies on the board here in this one.
That was a good matchup. Gage Smith against Walters, man-to-man. It was single coverage. Walters just turnaround jumper from about 10 feet. Here comes a set play for the Bulldogs.
A.J. Watson with it on the right wing. Stops, free throw line, 15-footer, it's good.
Mid-range. You got to hit mid-range against the Jamestown Jimmies. Both teams are in their patented man-to-man defense.
Top of the key, Cordes with it, kicks. Walters, left wing for three. That one's off the mark, no good. Going for the rebound. And it's going to be hauled in by Carter Kent. Good box out there by Shutt. Here's Kent coming the other way, down the lane. Left hand, blocked from behind. Blocked by Argue. And here comes the Jimmies with a, wow, that was a ferocious block from behind there by Argue.
Argue was free-flowing from the weak side and just followed up right behind Carter Kent, blocked it off the backboard, and here we go, pick and roll action for Will Cordes.
Cordes kicks, left wing, or excuse me, corner Walters, now inside to Argue, back into the corner to Walters. Gage Smith out there to meet him, now working inside Walters. 3 on the shot clock, up and under, and that one's good.
Yep, you just got to play solid defense, make them work the shot clock a little bit. Don't try to get into a one-on-one battle, and unfortunately, Gage got it. Well, fortunately for the Bulldogs, I thought that was off of Gage Smith, but the Bulldog basketball out of bounds underneath. A.J. Watson will enter the ball against a flat 1-4 set.
Watson gets it into Smith. Out on the right wing, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Carter Kent with it, top of the key. Kicks back to Watson into the corner. Shutt, open for three. Good!
Splash. Bulldog basketball. Noah Shutt, 6'4" freshman forward out of Laurel Concord High School. Here come the Jimmies right back at you with a long three.
That one off the mark. Missed by the lefty Woodford. Here comes the Bulldogs. Here's Carter Kent with it on the right wing, driving in, the whistle. And we're going to get our first foul of the ball game right there.
That'll be on Will Cordes. He averages 13 points a game, shoots 46 from the floor, 85 from the free throw line, 42% from three. They need to keep Will Cordes in the game. You can't get him in foul trouble. He's been a prolific scorer for the Jimmies. There's a one-on-one post up.
Wiersma with a finish inside. Great inbounds play there by the Bulldogs. And a quick steal.
Nope.
And check that. Gage Smith knocked it out of bounds. Great hustle by Smith to knock it out of bounds there right in front of the scorer's table. And it'll be Jimmy basketball at half court.
Love that Bulldog wrinkle out of the baseline, out of bounds play. Got Gage Smith the ball at the top of the key and posted up Wiersma on the left low block. Easy finish against the guards. You love guards when they can post up and shoot the three.
Here's Jost on the right wing. Guarded by Kent. Now top. High-low Argue from 17 feet. That one's not good. Rebound hauled in by Wiersma. Here's Wiersma with it across half court. Now back to Watson. Watson thought about the three, top of the key. Instead sets up the offense. Wiersma with it now, right wing, over to Gage Smith on the left side. Spinning in the lane and a finish with the right hand.
Goes to a spin cycle, reverse lay-in. That's Bulldog basketball. Gage Smith free-flowing, very inventive, creative when he puts the ball on the floor. Finishes at the rim, 9-4. Bulldogs, 17 minutes to go in the first half.
Jost with it, right wing, now top of the key. Woodford looking for a lane to drive. He's got one. Now kicks to the corner for three. Walters. That one's short. Long rebound into the hands of Woodford. Driving in is Walters. And
that was a big-time flush. A little chin up and one. So he gets a dunk and fouled. The foul was going to be on Bulldogs' Justin Wiersma, who tried to contest at the rim. Walters had none of it. The bottom line is the Bulldogs took off into transition and didn't block out two Jimmies, and one of them was Walters. That's the last person you want to let be free to roam the court for an offensive rebound action.
Walters hits the free throw. That ball trickled around the rim a few times and finally fell through, so the old-fashioned three-point play for Walters.
Walters is feeling it. He has 7 points and waving on the student section.
9-7, 16:40 left to play in half number one, and the Bulldogs just turn it over out of bounds.
Carter Kent going back door. This is what I teach kids. You've got to go back door, clear to the rim. Don't cut it short, even though you're being defended, because more times than not, you're going to have a turnover there when you cut that back door short and come back. You just stay with it. You might end up with your hands. You might get a foul called on the defense there.
Devin Schultz into the ball game for the Jimmies. Now Walters with it, top of the key, right side, Cordes. Cordes around the right side. He'll pull up from 17 feet, knocks that one down.
Nice mid-range, 15, 17 feet. Schultz with the ball screen.
Here's Wiersma, stops. Smith thought about a three, top of the key, instead drives it in on Schultz. Stops, right hand hook, it's good.
Yeah, finishes over the top of 6'11" Schultz. Gage Smith with his 4 points of the game, going at the rim. Here's a step back three.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot.
Mark Jost hits the three. Here's Watson going quickly underneath the shot and a finish.
Thread the pass. A.J. Watson, nice feed. Noah Shutt finishes at the rim. Great transition. Keep the puppies rolling.
Here's Jost with it inside at the free throw line. Now back out to Schultz. Right wing Woodford. 20 on the shot clock. Into the corner. Bulldog fans wanted to travel. Instead, it's going to be a missed jumper there by Cordes, and a rebound pulled in by the Bulldogs.
This is a fast-paced game. Bulldogs pushing it. Now they're going to reset, get into their 2-3 half-court motion offense.
Shutt with it, now left side, into the corner to Gage Smith, backing down his man Schultz, kick, Shutt, tries to drive baseline, spins, and he goes up, and he's going to get tripped and pushed, and that'll be a foul, and that'll put Noah Shutt at the free throw line. Shutt, a nice aggressive drive to the basket, and he goes to the free throw line.
That was first foul on Mason Walters, a 6'9" junior forward out of Jamestown. Could have went either way. Could have been just a no call there, but they call it on Mason with the trip. Noah Shutt makes the first free throw. Noah Shutt shoots 71% from the line.
And we'll see Ryan Holt check in for the first time here this evening. Gage Smith will head to the bench for a quick breather. Shutt hits the second. 15-17 to go into half. 15-12. Bulldogs with the lead here in this one.
A lot of pick and rolls up at the elbow extended.
Schultz, right side, Jost, Cordes, now down low to Walters. Now kicks it to Schultz, up and under, reverse layup, that one's good.
And Ryan Holt lost his man Schultz. Great, beautiful reverse lay-in by the big man. Schultz is 6'11", senior forward out of Arlington, Minnesota. Carter Kent stopped.
Kick out to Watson, spinning in the lane. Right-hander, that one's up and good. Pretty spin move there by Watson.
8 to 10 footer. Didn't get too deep. Just created separation. Rise and shine. A.J. Watson out of Kansas City, Kansas. Bonner Springs High School.
Here's Jost with it. Working on Kent. Jost stops at the three-point line. Now to Walters. Walters directing traffic inside, working on Shutt. Walters underneath to Schultz, and that one's a one-handed slam.
Ryan Holt lost Schultz again. He was staring at the double team of Walters, and Schultz is moving without the basketball so well and gets finishes at the rim.
Here's Kent, kick, Shutt, another three try. That one's good.
Splash. Bulldog basketball. Noah Shutt with a big-time three. Downtown Laurel.
Shutt's got two of them here to open the ball game.
Do you know Uptown and Downtown Laurel's the same place?
Really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a foul called on the offensive rebound. Let's see who they got it on. Going to be on Noah Shutt. That's number 1 on him. And substitution coming in, Brady Birch checking in for Devin Schultz here for the Jimmies. So the Jimmies will have it inbound underneath their own basket.
Birch is 6'6" forward out of Melrose, Minnesota.
To Birch, to Jost, left wing, 13 on the shot clock. Jost guarded by Kent. High-low to Walters underneath, and he scores the bucket right over the top of Ryan Holt there, and Walters gets a finish right at the basket.
Yeah, it's almost impossible if you don't defend the ball at the high post. They can lob it to Walters because he's so... Ryan Holt for three. Misses off the iron. Rebound, Jost. You got to put pressure on the ball handlers because they can just pinpoint it to Walters all day long.
Here's Jost inside Birch, a whistle. Going down hard is Birch. It'll be a foul. That'll be on Ryan Holt. That's number 1 on Holt. Team foul number 3. And Brady Birch will go to the free throw line.
13-10 left to go in the half. 20-18 advantage Bulldogs. Jimmy's Brady Birch at the line shooting 2. He's 75% free throw shooter. Averages 7 points and 5 rebounds.
Birch misses the first one. Noah Shutt checks out.
There's still people filing in Friedrich Arena here this evening. They must have had to walk for blocks. Probably started walking from downtown Seward. That's at least 8 blocks away.
That's at least 8 blocks.
Timeout.
Birch hits the second, and a timeout taken. Back inside Friedrich Arena. Back inside Friedrich Arena, 20-19, 13 minutes, 10 seconds left to play in half number 1. This game off to a quick start. A lot of plays in transition, and both teams having to run the floor.
It's a great brand of basketball for the Bulldogs. Nice tempo, but the Jimmies are really dominating underneath. Even though they're down 1, it seems like they're in total control. It looks like maybe they're going to start out. Nope. They showed a little bit of a 2-3 zone, and now they're in man-to-man. So it confused the Bulldogs a little bit.
Carter Kent with it on the left wing. Carter Kent looking to drive in, up and under, right-hander. Can't get the layup to go, and a rebound pulled in by Birch.
Just left it a little bit short. Got around Cordis, just left it short. I think he was looking over his shoulder for one of the Jimmy Bigs to swat at it.
Birch with it, top of the key.
Double high post.
Finds Walters. Walters working on Holt, stops at the right elbow. Now goes back to Birch. Birch spinning, right-hander up, can't get it to go. Ball still loose, Rebound pulled in by Cordis. Now out to Woodford, top of the key. Woodford driving in. A lot of contact, no call. Ball still loose. Jimmy's pulling another offensive rebound. Here's Jost with it. And now stop. And a whistle. It's going to be a foul. I believe that's going to be on A.J. Watson. It is. That's number 1. And for the Bulldogs, that's a couple of offensive rebounds there. You cannot give up there in that instance.
Yeah, too many opportunities. There isn't any solid blockouts by the Bulldogs. The Jimmies just keep attacking the rim, and that's why they lead the league in rebounding margin. Now you've got Schultz and Argue in the game as the double high post. Woodford, Cordis, and Jost.
Cordis with the basketball now, guarded by Watson, and a whistle on him, and that's going to be a foul on Watson.
That kind of sets the tone a little bit. That's the second foul right away on A.J. Watson, putting pressure, going over the top of that ball screen, and they call a quick foul. So that's 2 quick ones. Now Sam Scarpelli is going to sub in for A.J. Watson. Little dribble weave.
Woodford with it, top of the key. At the free throw line, stops. Now goes back out, 10 on the shot clock. Jost with it now, top of the key, working on Kent. Jost drives in, falls down, back up off the window, can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of Scarpelli. Here comes Scarpelli across half court with the basketball on the right wing. Now stops. Tristan Smith, left corner, drives in, stops, fakes, still in the lane, looking for a way out, finds Scarpelli, now left side to Wiersma. Wiersma just lost it right into the hands of Argue. Here's Argue on the other way, and knocked away from behind by Wiersma. Out of bounds, it'll stay with the Jimmies, but there's Justin Wiersma making a mistake on one end of the floor and making up for it on the other end.
Good hustle back in transition. Bulldogs need to just slow down when they dribble drive. You just keep it simple. 2 dribbles, attack the rim, cut down on the number of between the leg dribbles or behind the back or spin moves. Got to be more fundamental right now.
Here's Cordis with it on the left wing, in, floater in the lane. That one's good. 10-foot floater by Will Cordis.
Jimmies take their first lead, 21-20, 11-12 to go in the first half.
Here's Carter Kent with it. Still has yet to score a bucket. Here's Gage Smith on the inside. A lot of contact, no call. My goodness, there was a lot of hands in there, no call. Here comes the Jimmies on the other end. Here's Schultz on the other end. Right-hander off the window is good.
Schultz and Argue really run the floor well. That's why they're such a prolific team. Here comes Sam Scarpelli, drive and kick to Tristan Smith, because they can work so differently. There's
Tristan Smith with a two-handed flush.
Beautiful pass by Sam Scarpelli in traffic. Tristan just slowed himself down, power dribble, did a chin up at the rim in traffic. 22-23. Jamestown up by 1, 10:25 to go in the first half.
In the corner, here's Argue for three. That one's a high arcing shot, not good. Offensive rebound pulled in by Schultz. Here's another three try. That one off the mark, missed by Cordes. Out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will have the basketball here as
Garrett Segren's going to sub in for Justin Wiersma. Garrett Segren a couple of games ago had 11 career best in the GPAC quarterfinal against Morningside, hit 3 consecutive threes, ended the day on 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. So he has the ability to hit the three, attack the basket off the dribble. He's another great on-the-ball defender. Did a great job against Doan, against Larrabee.
Here's Gage Smith inside. Backdoor pass looking for looking for Smith. Knocked out of bounds by Schultz. And the Bulldogs will keep the basketball inbounded underneath their own basket with 13 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
You got Tristan Smith, Scarpelli, Garrett Segren, Gage Smith, and Carter Kent in the game right now for Concordia University.
Here's Smith with a spin move on the right side, gets underneath the basket, goes up strong, and finishes with the right hand.
Mason Walters just kind of stayed away, didn't want to get his second foul at the 10-minute mark. Here come the Jimmies right back at us.
Here's Jost, left wing. Top of the key, Walters. Now right side, Cordes. Cordes working around the ball screen. Now back to Walters. Facing up against Tristan Smith. Right hand. They have been partially blocked by Smith and into the hands of Carter Kent. Here's Kent with it across the timeline. Inside, Tristan Smith loses it, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called.
Might be on Will Cordes. Yes, that's his second foul. Tristan Smith was gathering himself for another big-time flush at the basket. It looks like we're going to have number 14, Cameron Ketchum, 6'3" freshman guard from Billings, Montana, check in for Will Cordes. Man-to-man, Jimmy's.
Scarpelli gets it into Smith on the left side. Gage Smith, that is. Now into the hands of Carter Kent being double-teamed. Here's Gage Smith, now on the left wing, driving in. Spin move on Walters. Smith looking, right-hander. That one won't go off the back iron, no good. Rebound pulled in by Schultz.
Right there, they started trapping the on-the-ball screens by the Bulldogs. Carter Kent did the right thing. Deep three, off the rim. It looks like Jimmy basketball. Another offensive rebound.
Missed three by Jost, and the Jimmies get it right back. Here's Woodford. Woodford on the right wing. Now top of the key goes Jost. Left side, Walters guarded by Tristan Smith. 10 on the shot clock. Walters backing his man down. Walters spinning, fadeaway jumper. That one's in and out, no good. Rebound pulled in by Tristan Smith.
I think Walters rushed it a little bit, had the Bulldog student section telling him that the shot clock was winding down.
Here's Smith, thought about a three, take the three. That one's off the mark, no good. Missed by Tristan Smith, rebound pulled in by Walters. 8.5 minutes left to play, opening half. 24-23, Bulldogs with the lead, and now the Jimmy's gonna slow it up just a little bit. Mark Jost set up the offense. Walters still working around the top of the key. Woodford, right side, now Schultz with it. Walters, 7 on the shot clock. Into the corner to Ketchum. High post, now Woodford. Woodford steps back, hits the three.
Right at the shot clock. Right shot by Woodford.
Bulldogs play defense for 30 seconds, and it still isn't enough there as the Jimmies hit a three. Here's Scarpelli with it, top of the key, looking to drive in. Scarpelli gets in, now kicks it back out. Smith is bumped off his line, no whistle, and out comes Ketchum with it. Boy, it was Tristan Smith got bodied, got knocked over, and no whistle.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because A.J. Watson, if you're going to call the foul earlier on A.J. Watson there, that's a foul. And that's unfortunate because guards are treated differently than forwards so in this game. So those things got to be more consistent.
Here's Scarpelli playing defense on Walters. Now to Ketchum inside of 10 feet, and he hits the little jumper in the lane.
Jimmies have the biggest lead of the game right now at 28-24 with 7-10. There's a turnover by Carter Kent. Threw an errant pass right into Jost's hands.
Jost with it. Now inside. Walters spinning. Right hand high off the window. No. Long rebound into the hands of Kent. Here comes Carter with it. Across half court now on the left wing. Looking to go inside. A whistle. And going to have a foul on the floor.
That's going to be on Woodford. That's his first foul. Woodford has 3 points on the evening. He averages almost 11, 3 rebounds. Another timeout. Jimmy's.
6 minutes, 54 seconds left to play. Half number one here on 104.9 Mac Country. Want to welcome all those listening from Jamestown, North Dakota on 107.1 FM up there in Jamestown, North Dakota. Got a good ball game going here in the first half. 28-24 to be the Bulldogs to inbound and underneath their own basket. Scarpelli gets it into Smith on the left wing. And now Scarpelli back with it. We'll pull it out and set up the offense. To Gage Smith, right wing shut. He's got a couple of three-pointers here in this first half. Shut inside, working in on Woodruff. Foul, count the basket. Noah Shut.
Set play out of timeout to Noah Shut. Oftentimes, Coach Limback will isolate a player out of timeout. This time it was Noah Shut with backing him down and getting inside. Took three Jimmies on, came to a jump stop, head fake, and powered it in. Noah Shut.
Brady Birch whistled for the foul. That's number one on Birch. Team foul number 5, and Shutt will be at the free throw line once again. That one's up and good, and he gets the old-fashioned three-point play.
Shutt has 13 on the evening, brings the Bulldogs within 1.
Jose. Ketchum, top of the key, right wing. Whistle an offensive foul.
Yep, I think Coach Limback's been in the ear of a couple of officials on those ball screens right in front of the Bulldog bench, and they catch Argue with an illegal screen.
That was big too, because they had hit another 3 on that play, so that illegal screen is big right there. Here's Seeger to the basketball. Left wing, Wiersma has it knocked loose, gets it back. Gage Smith with it, top of the key, directing traffic. 15 on the shot clock, into the corner. Now here's Wiersma. Or check that Shut, driving in, right hand off the window, can't quite get it to go. Rebound pulled in by Argue. Here's Ketchum working on Scarpelli, kicks to the corner, no. Walters, top of the key, 3, good. Mason Walters.
That's what makes Mason Walters so good. He can stretch the offense himself. He can post up. Walters shoots 41% from the three-point arc. Here comes another post up for Wiersma.
Kick out. Scarpelli thought about the 3, instead drives in, step back as Woodford on his heels, right hander in the lane. No offensive rebound, flying in. Last touch by Shut, out of bounds. Bulldog faithful.
Not happy
last touch
about
by
it,
Jimmy's, but
it looked like it was off the Bulldogs there. Just got to grab it. Bulldogs again down 4, 5:33 to go in the first half. Another ball screen and roll. Here's Walters on the perimeter.
left side. Now Woodford with it. Kick out left side. And I believe that was Seagren out to guard him, and he slipped and fell, and he's whistled for the foul.
Yeah, Seagren ran out, slipped, fell, and Walters tumbled over the top of him. That's foul on Seagren. It's his first foul. The Bulldogs need to keep their feet in contact with the floor, quit flying out, because Walters will dribble right by you. Here comes Clay Uer in the game for the first time. Senior out of Crete, Nebraska. He subs in for Gage Smith. Scarpelli subs out. A.J. Watson in with 2 fouls. So this will be a storyline to follow here to see if A.J. Watson can stay out of foul trouble. You don't want to get your third here early in the game.
It'll be the Jimmy's to inbound. Get it in. Walters left side. Now to Ketchum. 17 on the shot clock. Now to Jose. Jose at the elbow, stops. Walters left side, hoist up a 3. That one's short. Rebound pulled in by Watson. Here's Watson quickly up ahead to Shutt. Shutt looking to go inside. Off the window, no. And a goaltending is going to be called. The Jimmy's wanted an offensive foul, and instead Shutt puts it up high. Jimmy came flying in and knocked it off the backboard, but a goaltend is the call, and so the 2 points will count for Shutt.
Well, they're getting close. That would have been close to a flop warning right there, because I don't think there was much contact as we had the angle right here on this end. So the Bulldogs count the basket. Jimmy's are in a half-court set.
Shutt's got 15 points here in the first half.
It's a quiet one, but he's exerted himself a little bit offensively.
Here's Ketchum with it, top of the key, now right side. Tortoise. Long pass, get past to Walters. Now left corner, Ketchum. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ketchum. Down low to Walters. Working on Watson. Fadeaway jumper. That one's not good. And if you're Walters, you got a huge mismatch there. You got to make the play. Here's Watson on the other end with the right hand.
Beautiful pass by Noah Shutt. There's a timeout. Jimmy's. It's probably going to be a full.
We're all tied up at 31. And Devin, I was just mentioning there that Mason Walters had the ball as the shot clock was going down. Walters stands at 6'9". A.J. Watson at 5'8" was guarding him, and Walters got a 17-foot fadeaway jumper there. You got to know your personnel better than that, it would appear.
The shot clock was winding down, and I think the student section has him all out of sorts on really how much time's left as Jimmy's come right at the rim and score with a fly-in, lay-in by Woodford out of that timeout. But I think he's out of sorts with the shot clock a little bit, but you're right. You got to look over that inside shoulder to see who's guarding you. Here comes a double team. No, it's a switch.
Uhair.
Play Uhair.
Watson now right side. Kent scoreless thus far in this first half. Here's Wiersma. 10 on the shot clock. Kent with the basketball now top of the key. Kent driving in. Right-hander. He gets it to go.
He squeezes through Schultz and Walters. Just a slide-by lay-in at the rim to even this game up at 33 all.
Schultz, back to Jose at the free throw line, looks to Schultz on the pick and roll. Schultz with a good ball fake, can't finish the layup right there, and he blew it. Here comes Shutt quickly across half court. Shutt spins, stops, kicks it back out to Wiersma. Watson now fakes one way, goes left, floater in the lane. That one's good.
Sweet teardrop by A.J. Watson, the answer out of Kansas City, Kansas. Bonner Springs High School specialty. Right there. Don't go too deep. Just let it go. Mid-range to an 8-footer. Bulldogs take a 2-point lead with 3 minutes in the half.
Schultz, right corner, back to Jose. Jose, ball screen Schultz. Jose goes around it, gets under the basket. Jose up strong, finishes with a right hand. Tough finish there by Jose, but made it look easy there over Kent.
Kent couldn't get his shoulder square playing defense. He allowed him to have that lane right there. There's a close to a travel. Here comes Wiersma right at the rim.
Back to Uhair. Uhair right-hander up and in.
Uhair from Crete, Nebraska, 6'5" senior. Shoots 67% from the floors. Had a great senior year.
Chose to Schultz. Bulldog fans wanted to travel there, but Schultz corrals it and goes up for two.
Actually, that was the right call. I don't like the rule. But here's A.J. Watson, misses his lay-in, gets his own rebounds, going to get a fresh shot clock here with 15 seconds now after that offensive rebound.
Here's Watson working on Schultz. Step back, free, top of the key. That's good.
Splash. Bulldog basketball. A.J., the answer. Watson, 5'8" sophomore guard out of Kansas City, Kansas.
Here's Jose driving in. Jose stops right underneath the basket.
3 seconds. He traveled and didn't get called there. Very fortunate.
Here's Woodford, 3 on the way. Good.
Big shot. And he turns to the student section and lets them know that he's here to play.
Minute and a half
He's also
left to
been
play.
here for 48 hours playing.
Minute and a half left to play. We're all knotted up at 40. Here's Shutt looking to back down Woodford. Kicks. Watson inside to Uhair. Uhair, quick shot, right-hander. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by Schultz.
Might want to take one more power dribble. Get to that left shoulder. Jump hook. Jimmy's looking to... No, they're going to pull. And got it.
Got it.
Right in front of the Bulldog bench.
Mark Jose.
Volume 3.
1 minute left to play here in the half. 43-40. Watson driving in, stops at the free throw line. Ball tipped out of bounds. Watson tried to get it to Shutt diving on the baseline, but Walters got a piece and knocked it out of bounds, and so it'll be Watson inbound underneath his own basket.
Just baseline out of bounds play. Flat 1-4 set.
Watson
Gonna go to Clay Uhair.
Watson gets it into Uhair. Uhair had some trouble with it, corrals it. Now to Shutt, right wing. Shutt driving in hard. Right-hander. That one's not good. A lot of contact, no call. Rebound pulled in by the Jimmies. Here's Jose with it now.
Jimmies have a 3-point lead. 35 seconds to go on the game clock. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Jose.
If the Bulldogs can block out, they'll get one more chance.
Here's Woodford. Left side, Jose. 10 on the shot clock. Jose working on Kent. Jose step back. Now kicks off Walter. Top of the key. Working on Uhair. Walters right-hander. Kisses it off the window and in. My goodness. Mason Walters with 14 first half points. And here comes the Bulldogs. A.J. Watson. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Watson. Top of the key. Watson slips. Tries a wild shot underneath the basket at the half. He lost his footing a little bit, so unable to get the shot he wanted. And so unable to get it to go.
Figure out how you're going to get everybody involved. That's from a production standpoint, Carter Kent, Justin Wiersma, Gage Smith, and really cut down on the number of opportunities for scoring for anybody that doesn't have the last name Walters.
Here we go, underway. Watson with the basketball. Now to Shutt, top of the key. Now left side, Wiersma, quick hitter underneath. Ball loose on the floor. Shutt gets it back to Carter Kent. On the left wing, Kent driving in, stops, spins. Now kicks Wiersma to the corner. Gage Smith looking to drive in. Smith still backing down Walters, still backing up under right hand. Can't get it to go. Gets his own offensive rebound and a putback.
Seemed like he was late on a little bit. That's why he left it short. Walters came down, tried to block the initial shot. No call. Bulldogs back on defense, man-to-man.
Jose with it. Left wing. Jose inside of Walters. Walters working on Gage Smith. Smith doing a nice job of holding his ground. Walters with a spin move. Shot partially blocked. Offensive rebound. Pulled in by Argue. And then Carter Kent pulls it away. And Argue's going to get called for the foul.
Argue could have got called for the foul over the back on that rebound opportunity. So there was some contact quite a few times, both sides. No calls, and then eventually Argue with the foul. Bulldogs half court set, high 2-3 above the free throw line, post up by Noah Shutt.
Shutt working on Argue. Shutt spinning right-hander, can't get it to go. Walters pulls in the board, falls down, and gets it out to his man Jose. Here,
a lot of contact. There could have been fouls on the Bulldogs right there.
Here's Jose driving in underneath the basket, reverse layup, good. Watson got burned and had to let up, didn't want to gain that third foul here as we just start playing half number 2. Here's Shutt. Wiersma spinning. Shutt trying another three in the corner. That one's off the back iron, no good. Rebound pulled in by Argue.
Here are the Bulldogs. Man-to-man defense. Set play. Coach Neville calling it out. Gonna isolate, I would believe, Walters. No, he stays on the perimeter.
Cordes, right wing, underneath Argue. Right-handed layup, not good. Rebound pulled in by Wiersma. Here's Wiersma across the timeline. Wiersma looking to dive in. Spins, stops, right-hander. Count it in the foul. Justin Wiersma. Get your name right there as we start the second half.
Drove the length of the floor after the rebound. Got deep against Argue. Took his advantage away and went to the reverse lay-in. Got bumped by Argue. He's going to check out. That's his third foul. We got the big daddy, Devin Schultz, coming in, 6'11" for Argue, who's 6'8". Can't argue with this lineup every time they bring somebody in.
More size and more size.
Long legs and long arms. Imagine if they'd have shorts like we did in the late 80s. These guys would look like 7'5" or 7'6".
Wiersma hits the free throw.
That's what short shorts did to you. Made you look taller. There's a nice pass.
Schultz can't get a handle on it. Here's Watson coming the other way. 3-on-2 for the Bulldogs. In the Shutt. Shutt gets the lay-in and the foul once again.
Back-to-back reverse lay-ins, that time in another transition opportunity for the Bulldogs. The puppies are running. And now it's a tie game with Noah Shutt going to the free throw line.
Got to wonder if that was the message to the team at halftime, is get out in transition, run the floor. As Shutt hits the free throw, gets the old-fashioned three-point play, and the Bulldogs go back up 48-47. 17.5 left to play in this GPAC title matchup here on a Tuesday night in Seward, Nebraska.
Shutt has 18 points. Keep the puppies running. That's what Coach Lindback told them. Don't slow it down. Let's just run it.
Left side, Jose, top of the key now. Good defense being played by Watson. Woodford now over to Schultz, back to Woodford. Diving inside, Shutt, hand in there, stolen away by Gage Smith. Here comes Smith on the other end. Loses it, falls down. No foul call, last touch by the Jimmies.
Thought that was a trip from behind. The ball went out of bounds. They're going to call it out of bounds on the Jimmies. Now Schultz is out. They're bringing in 6'6" senior forward out of Melrose, Minnesota. Brady Birch. Here come the Bulldogs.
Smith gets the inbound pass inside to Wiersma. Kick out. Gage Smith, free, top of the key. That one's good.
Splash. Bulldog basketball. Gage Smith, 6'6", junior forward out of Elizabeth, Colorado. Inside, outside. Splash. Bulldog basketball.
And there's a whistle, and who's the foul going to be on? That's going to be on A.J. Watson.
His third foul as he got mowed over by the 6'6" Brady Birch. I didn't really see it, but I think he must have stepped in the way of Brady as he was cutting. And he's waving off the coaches with a third foul. And you can't impede the cutter, so that's what they called him on.
And the Boo Birds raining down here inside Friedrich Arena. That last shot by Smith ruled a 2, not a 3. So 50-47 rather than 51-47. Here's Jost on the left wing with the basketball. Watson still playing up tight defense. Stolen away by Kent, and he ends up knocking it out of bounds. Couldn't keep it inbounds, but nice hustle there by Kent, and the Jimmies will have it out by half court with 12 seconds left on the shot clock.
All of a sudden, the Jimmies are having a tough time to execute their half-court offense. I believe they only had, 2 turnovers?
I believe you're right,
Yeah,
Devin.
2 turnovers at the break. They have at least 5 right now, and they could have easily had 6 right there. 4 in the first 4 minutes.
Here's a 3 on the way, Woodford. That one's not good. Shutt fighting for the rebound. Birch fighting for the rebound. Birch falls down, gets the right-hander to go. Wow, what a finish there by Birch.
Great focus, concentration, fade away off the window, puts it in, closes the gap to 1. Jimmy's down 50-49, 16 minutes to play.
Top of the key, Gage Smith. Smith to Kent, steps out, whistle, and there's going to be a foul called on Birch. Birch got a hand in there. That's going to be foul number 2 on him.
Before this stat gets away from us, we got GPAC action, women's basketball title game in Sioux City, Iowa. Dakota Wesleyan 40, Morningside 26. Bulldogs back at you.
Here's Watson, 15-footer from the elbow. That one rattles home.
He banked that in. He's got to call that. Cattle Bank closes at, 4:30? Cattle National, Jones Bank. I guess it's Cattle Bank and Trust now.
After hours, but it goes anyway here inside. Here's Birch.
Another turnover.
Turns it over. Here's Carter Kent with it. Bringing it across half court. Kent inside to Gage Smith. Smith working, kicks. Shutt is going to try a quick pass to Watson, and Shutt.
Got to fake a pass, make a pass.
That's what the saying goes.
Can't stare at the receiver. Fake it and make it.
Here as now Watson will hit the bench. Scarpelli checks in. He gets the basketball. Scarpelli, top of the key, back to Smith. Smith open for 3. That one's good.
Bulldog basketball. Gage Smith is lighting it up now. He's got all of a sudden 13. We got in his ear at halftime.
Here's Woodford now left side, top of the key. Birch back to Woodford, guarded by Wiersma. Joe's trying to get open on the right side. Instead, it's Cordes. Cordes pulls up just inside the line, knocks it down.
Beautiful, Joe's. Is that Joe's? Nope,
Cordes.
That's Cordes. He averages 13, shoots 42% from 3. He'll get his 3s off. Very good shooter.
55-51, 14:45 left to play here in this one. Carter Kent with the basketball. Now left side, Wiersma, top of the key, back to Gage Smith. Smith working on Birch, driving in, a lot of contact. There's the whistle, there's the foul, and Gage Smith will go back to the free throw line. Gage Smith really trying to make a statement here as we play in the second half. That's foul number 3 on Brady Birch.
Bulldogs keep pressing the tempo, taking quick shots in the shot clock, trying to speed the tempo of the game up to wear this short bench down of the Jimmies as Gage Smith makes the first free throw of 2. Gage Smith averages 14 points, 8 rebounds, shoots 70% from the line. He's had a heck of a closeout to his senior campaign. He can come back for another year due to the COVID. Misses that second free throw. 56-51, 14:30 to go in the game.
Walters with it. Now driving. Back to Walters. Birch with it now, spinning in the lane. That one in and out, no good. Offensive rebound. Birch back to Walters. Walters, he can't get that try to go, and the rebound pulled in by Carter Kent. Here's Shutt with it. Driving in the lane. Left hand. Count it. And the foul once again. Now what are they going to say here?
On the floor.
On the floor is the call.
Yep.
So no basket. Boy,
that's going to be the 6th foul, 4th foul on Brady Birch. It's the 6th foul in this half. The next one's going to put him in the bonus. Here comes Schultz in for Birch. Jost will stay. Another baseline out of bounds play. Scarpelli to enter the ball. Little scissor action.
Scarpelli gets it into Kent for 3 in the corner. That one not good. Rebound pulled in by Mason Walters.
Different little set there out of a baseline out of bounds play to get Carter Kent a 3.
Here's Jost back out to Cordes on the right side. Cordes from 15 feet. That one not good. And hustle rebound there by Schutt. Gets it to Wiersma. Now to Kent on the left wing. Kent drives inside, loses it.
Went off his leg. Off. Come back this way. Jimmy's basketball. Bulldogs back to playing half-court defense. 56-51, 13:45 to go in this game.
And Kent only with 2 points. You got to figure, just got to get him a bucket. Got to get him going here in the second half. Here's Cordes. Schultz pops out. Now back to Jost. Right wing, right on top of the Bulldog logo. Schultz back to Walters. Walters working on Schutt. Walters backing down, looking, spinning. 15-footer gets the friendly roll.
Such composure. Understands how much time he has, multiple pivots. Couldn't displace Noah Schutt, the defender. So just elevated turnaround jumper. 56-53. Bulldogs with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Really nothing going here in the half-court offense yet.
Schutt to Scarpelli, 10 on the shot clock. Scarpelli driving in, now stops.
Pass.
Backdoor cut, can't come up with it. Here's Schutt inside the line. That one's good as the shot clock expires.
Noah Schutt's having a game. 6'4" freshman forward from Laurel, Nebraska. Laurel, Concord, Coleridge, the pride of the small towns up in the Northeast.
There's Woodford in the corner, looking to go inside to Walters, not going to get it there. Now to Schultz, top of the key, back to Cordes. Cordes now gets it inside Walters, the diving Schultz, a lot of contact, and there's the foul. And Schultz will go to the free throw line. Bulldog faithful.
Schultz shoots 62% from the free throw line, 62% from the floor. I don't know what's going on. There's a discussion from the bench. It's going to be a timeout. Coach Limback, Bulldogs timeout.
12 minutes, 33 seconds left to play in the GPAC Tournament Championship here inside Friedrich Arena. Bulldogs leading by 5, 58-53. Devin Schultz at the free throw line here. He'll get a pair. Schultz.
A couple rhythm dribbles.
Can't connect on the first one.
It's long. Friedrich Arena's on fire. This is what you want college basketball environments to be about. You got the little people from Seward community. You got the college kids as Schultz makes the second one. 58-54, 12:30 to go in the second half.
And we can't go without mentioning it, Devin, that this crowd has been absolutely electric here all night long here as we play on.
For about 3 weeks.
Here's Schutt right underneath the basket, kicks it back out. Smith working on Schultz. Smith back to Carter Kent. Carter Kent driving down the lane, pump fake, stops, whistle, and a travel.
That'll be the Bulldogs' 6th turnover. Both the Jimmies and the Bulldogs now have 6 turnovers apiece. That timeout kind of went sour on Coach Limback as we lost a possession there.
Jost, top of the key, Schultz. Left side, Woodford tried to do the high-low alley-oop pass to Schultz, not there. Scarpelli tries the long pass to Kent. That one gets turned over, and here come the Jimmy. Schultz open on the backside. Schultz whistle, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. Going to be Sam Scarpelli whistled for the foul.
That was a good foul underneath. Jimmy's will have the basketball. Baseline out of bounds. Garrett Seagren's going to check in for Concordia as Justin Wiersma checks out.
For Scarpelli, that's just foul number 1. Just the 3rd team foul of the half for the Bulldogs. Here as it'll be Jost to get it in, gets it into Walters, to Schultz at the right elbow. Shot high-low lob pass. Walters underneath the basket finishes.
It was a back screen to get Walters open, just enough. Just gave him enough room there to gather the ball and just come down with it and finish at the rim. Bulldogs with a 2-point lead, 58-56.
Scarpelli setting up the half-court offense. Now to Segrin. Back to Segrin from Shutt. Gage Smith inside working on Schultz. Now dribbles it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Smith out top to Scarpelli. Scarpelli inside. Scarpelli underneath the basket. Not there. And he's knocked off his path, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. So a little bit of a...
That was a break for the Bulldogs.
Yes, it was.
That's Woodford's second foul. It was a break, so now that's a bonus situation for Scarpelli. Scarpelli shoots 67%, doesn't get to the line much this year, 67% from the free throw line. The shot clock was winding down.
Scarpelli hits the front end of the one-on-one, and for the Bulldogs, this is big with 11 minutes and 11 seconds left to play. They're going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way, whereas the Bulldogs just themselves only have 3 team fouls.
Scarpelli misses the second free throw. That is a key stat to get into the bonus this early before the 10-minute mark.
Woodford, top of the key, now left side. Jose.
Pushing the pace does for you. Gets transition defense fouls.
There's Woodford from 15 feet. That one's not good. Good box out there by Smith. Pulls in the rebound. Here's Scarpelli quickly to Segrin. Segrin inside, up and under. That one dish off to Tristan Smith. Can't finish that one, and the rebound pulled in by Walters.
It was a good attack by Garrett Segrin with the dish off to Tristan, or was that, no, it was Gage.
That was Tristan underneath the basket.
Just left it short. Missed an opportunity.
Back to Walters. Walters up and underneath the basket. Right-hander finishes.
Jimmy's closed within 1. 59-58. Coach Lembeck yells out the set play. High 2-3 set. Above the free throw line.
Scarpelli.
A lot of player movement in these situations.
Smith with it.
Too much sugar.
Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Jose. So the Bulldogs will inbound it right in front of their own bench. 10 minutes, 5 seconds left to play in this one. Bulldogs out in front, 59-58. Here's Scarpelli with it, left wing. Into the corner.
Shot clock.
Tristan Smith right underneath the basket. Pump fake. Can't get the layup to go. A lot of contact, no call, and now a whistle. And it's going to be a foul on Tristan Smith.
Yeah, he fell down after he missed that shot, and Devin Schultz tumbled over the top of him. So that's going to be Smith's. It looks like his first foul. I thought he had a foul in the first half. But according to our stats,
Not to be.
It's his first foul.
A.J. Watson back in there with those 3 fouls.
A couple missed opportunities for Tristan Smith and the Bulldogs. Just got to slow down. You're doing all the work, young fella. Doing all the work to get down there. Just play strong. Don't have to go quick. It's all legs. They're going to foul you either way. Just depends on if they call it or not. You just finish it. Put the ball in that square.
Here's Cordes being pressured by Segrin in the backcourt. Cordes works it across half court. Segrin still playing good defense. And now Cordes dishes off to Jose.
The on-the-ball pressure with A.J. Watson and Segrin is incredible.
Walters underneath the basket with it. Right-hander up. Gets the friendly roll and the finish. And the Jimmies go back out by a point.
Walters now has 22 points.
Gage Smith to Carter Kent. Ball knocked loose. Kent gets it back. Kent driving inside. Kent right-hander. That one goes.
That's a timeout, Bulldogs, but Cordes really pressuring Carter Kent about 30 feet away, got off balance, and Carter Kent just attacked right to the rim.
Right side, Wiersma down low. Smith going quickly on Woodford. Stops. Throws a wild shot at the basket. That one's not good. Rebound pulled in by Walters.
I think he was trying to pass it underneath to a teammate, and he just jumped in the air and got himself all discombobulated with court spacing. All he had to do was kick it out and reset it.
Walters with it, top of the key to Jose on the right side. Jose top of the key, guarded by Watson. Watson still playing aggressive defense with those 3 fouls. Here's Woodford top of the key, 3 on the shot clock, 2. Here's Woodford. That one not good at the horn. And there's Schultz going to get whistled for the foul again. Absolutely fantastic block out there by Justin Wiersma.
That's Devin Schultz's second foul. Just a great block out by a 6'3" guard on a 6'11" man underneath. It gets frustrating. You're going to have Argue checking in the game for Schultz. Wiersma at the line, front end of a 1-and-1 with 7:23 to go. You just, if you're the Bulldogs, you have to convert these free throws. Next foul will be double bonus the rest of the way.
Wiersma takes a deep breath, hits the first.
Wiersma shoots 76% from the free throw line. That's his 6th point of the game. He averages 11 points, or 11.5 points, 5 rebounds a game.
And Wiersma hits the second.
Beautiful. That's beautiful basketball when you can earn it on defense, get fouled, and go down and convert 2 free throws. Man-to-man defense by the Bulldogs. A lot of high pick and roll action as Cordes. There's a turnover.
Justin Wiersma jumped up high in the air and took it away. Here's Wiersma flying down the lane. Left hand, that one's good.
Slicing and dicing like a knife through melted butter right there. Wiersma's on fire. That's his 9th point.
The Bulldogs have matched their biggest lead of the night at 66 to 60. Ball loose on the floor, into the hands of Kent.
Here we go.
And here comes Watson with it.
Student section's fired up here at the country theme night. Got some cowboy hats. No wonder Jamestown's played so well. They got a lot of cowboy hats up there.
Here's Watson with it now, slowing it down.
Probably have bigger buckles up there.
That's right. Yep. Here's Shutt driving in, working on Walters. Stops, kicks. Gage Smith sets for 3. That one off the back iron, no good. Boy, the place was ready to explode on that one. Rebound pulled in by Walters.
Timeout, Jimmy's.
Timeout taken by Jamestown. It's a full timeout over the Jimmies. It'll be the Jimmies' ball. They'll inbound it in front of the scorers table right in their own half court. Walters gets it into Jose. Good defense by Watson. Back to Walters. Walters to Jose. Trying to get Watson to pick up that 4th foul, but Watson just playing sound defense. Here's a 3 on the left wing. That one's good.
Will Cordes, deep 3. Great defense right there. Just great execution. That's Will Cordes' 9th point of the game. Bulldogs now executing their half-court offense.
Here's Shutt down low. Shutt quick to the right block. That one's a finish on the right block.
Jamestown will not foul down there because the next foul is definitely double bonus the rest of the way. I think you can, as a Bulldogs, you got to continue to go in there. As Woodford, no, he misses. Argue goes over the back, gets his own rebound.
Can't get the finish to go, and the Bulldogs come up with it. Here's Wiersma dicing in the lane. Right hand, can't get it to go.
Too much Euro step and didn't get enough elevation station. 68-63 Bulldogs. 5:20 to go. Jimmies are going right back at
Cordes.
Foul and 1.
Count it. And the foul. Will Cordes.
That's a tough back-to-back situation, and now you got the Jimmy's coach in the ear of the officials. The official had to walk him back into his coaching box. I don't know what that was all about. He got the and 1. It might have been Argue. He thought maybe Argue got fouled underneath with that missed shot. But when Wiersma missed that layup and then Cordes comes down and gets a 3-point opportunity to close within 2 here with 5:18 to go in this game.
Cordes hits. That's just the first foul on Kent. So 68-66, approaching 5 minutes left to play here in this GPAC title game. Here's Watson with it. Right side. To Shutt, now to Wiersma, left wing. Kent now down low to Smith. Smith inside right-hander, and it's good.
Jamestown Jimmy's bigs are not going to foul. You can get away with this for probably 2 to 3 more minutes, and then they'll start defending the rim again. And if they get fouled, it's just the game's winding down. You got to do something to stop the Bulldogs from attacking right at the rim.
Jose back to Woodford.
Dribble handoff stuff, high pick and roll. Action top of the key.
Here's Cordes.
Beautiful
floater in the lane.
teardrop.
Good. Will Cordes.
He's starting to get loose. He has 14.
Keeping the Jimmies in this one. Not a whole lot of Walters here in the second half, but Will Cordes stepping up in his place.
Cordes had 4 at halftime. Now he scored 10 here in the second half.
Here's Wiersma, top of the key, shut, right side.
Attacking Brady Birch again.
Now to Kent. Kent stops, kicks, shut, drives baseline, a whistle, and
stepped out of bounds, it looks like. Or travel. It's a turnover either way on the Bulldogs. Jimmy's going to go the length of the floor, down 2, 70-68, 4:15 to go. The intensity's going wild. Set play by the Jimmies.
it's Jose with it, guarded by Watson. Now off.
High pick and roll to Cordes again with Birch. Great D's.
Loses it, gets a hand back on it. Here's Cordes, stops in the lane. Back out Woodford, 10 on the shot clock. Woodford, he'll hoist up the 3. Airballs it. And it'll be Bulldog basketball, and there's the airball chance from the student section. They'll let Woodford know about it. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
70-68. 3:45 to go is A.J. Watson for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs need a big shot here. Have only made 4. Have only attempted 9 threes here in this game. They've only made 4 of them.
You want to get into double bonus here if you can.
Here's Smith inside, working his man, gets it to go.
He was getting hugged by Walters, and there was no foul called. But when you're hugging a guy, then you can't block his shot. When he elevates, here comes the Jimmies right back at us.
Here's Jose out to Walters. Walters.
There's
Good
a
defense.
turnover.
Ball loose on the floor. Gage Smith.
Looks like it's off
Ball
Bulldogs.
out of bounds. Last touch.
It's staying here.
Last touch by Gage Smith. I think that's the right call,
It's
Devin.
the emphatic call. It's the right call. It's the emphatic call.
I think that is the right call. Bulldogs not going to like it, but I think that's the right call.
Right in front of the snare drum down there.
But
trap set.
Nevertheless, outstanding defense there by Smith on Walters.
It was great defense. Jose is going to enter the ball in a tough area of the court in the corner. As far away from on the baseline from the basket as you can be, so there's not a lot of out-of-bounds plays you can run. Double team Walters. They throw it in the backcourt to Cordes. Dribble handoff.
Back to Jose. Top of the key, Walters. Now left side, Woodford. Woodford working it on Wiersma. Woodford pull up. That one's not good. Rebound, or excuse me, ball out of bounds. Last touch by Birch. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
Fans are going nuts. Justin Wiersma blocks out Brady Birch. Could have easily got his 5th foul there going over the back, but the officials gave the basketball to the Bulldogs because it was off the Jimmies. AJ crosses the timeline, hits a set play. Here we go.
Hit a big shot here.
Bulldogs are a 4-point lead, 72-68, 2:45 to go.
Here's
isolation.
Gage, top of the key, shut. Ball screen. Back to Watson, 7 on the shot clock. Watson driving in. Right-hander, it's good!
Slicing and dicing. Timeout, Bulldogs.
74-68. Bulldogs with the lead over the Jimmies. The crowd is absolutely electric here inside Friedrich Arena. Here's Cordes with it, guarded by Carter Kent.
Walters is going to get a touch in the paint. They have to go inside the Walters at some point in time in this half-court set.
Left side, Woodford. Cordes, don't let that guy get open. Here's Cordes, kicks it to Walters, 10 on the shot clock. Walters, left side, Woodford. Woodford drives in, now stops, kicks. Jose, guarded by Watson. 2-1, Jose. Birch, as the shot clock expires, that one's not good. A whistle, and going to be a foul.
Oh, that could have went either way. The foul's going to be on Wiersma. He blocked him out, clear out of bounds. And if you watch a replay, maybe someday we're going to invest our money if people wouldn't take all the money from this pay-per-view and get replay, and we would see a different call on that replay. That's real incredible there. That's about as far as I'll go. Devin Schultz checks in. 2 minutes to go in the game, 74-68.
And Devin, I think both guys are going at it. A lot of contact there. To me, that's a double foul or a no call. There's a lot of contact both ways there.
Walters was grabbing over the top of Wiersma, and they both go out of bounds, fall to the floor. It's a double foul.
It'll be a 1-and-1 here for Walters. First one is up, and no good. Rebound pulled in by Wiersma. There's Watson.
Bulldogs cross the timeline. Less than 2 minutes to go in the game. 74-68.
Here's Gage Smith. Stops, kicks, can't.
That's
open for three. That one's not good. Rebound pulled in by Walters. Boy, that would have been huge.
Yes, it would have. Okay, the Bulldogs just have to settle down, play half-court D.
Cordes.
This has turned into a real grinder here for the Bulldogs and the Jimmies.
Cordes to Schultz. Good defense there by Gage Smith. Pops out. Now finds Woodford. He'll take the three. That one's not good. Offensive rebound pulled in by Schultz. Can't get it to go, and a whistle. And let's see who they're going to get it on.
It's going to be a foul on Noah Shutt over the back. There was another good block out by A.J. Watson on Devin Schultz. Yep, no, the foul's going to go on Gage Smith, it looks like. It's his first foul.
Not sure what to think on that one. Boy, it looked like Shutt might have got a lot of contact in there, but...
Minute 24 to go in this game. Schultz at the free throw line, shooting 2, I believe.
Yes, it is. Two-shot foul here.
He shoots 62% from the free throw line. Missed it. That's going to be the difference. Nope, it's
a two-shot. It was a two-shot foul. It was a two-shot foul.
The free throws are not going well for the Jimmies here to close out the second half.
And Schultz will get the second one.
They're 4 for 8.
Can't get that one to go either.
4 for 9 from the free throw line, the Jimmies are here in Friedrich Arena.
Here's Watson. We'll slow it down.
1:15 to go in the game. 6-point lead for the Bulldogs.
74-68 here. GPAC championship on the line. Here's Watson. Gets it across half court. Watson driving in the lane. Right hand. Shot blocked midair. No call. Pulled in by the Jimmies. Boy, that could have been a goaltend right there.
Could have been a goaltending. Now they try to lob it. Getting unconventional. Trying too hard here. Not very fundamental. 50 seconds to go. 74-68.
Boy, and the energy's ramping up here. Watson gets it across half court. Whistled. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Here comes a timeout by the Jimmies to kind of calm down the crowd.
Boy, Watson will be standing at the free throw line. He's going to have 2 shots here as we have 41.4 seconds left to play in this one.
A.J. Watson shoots almost 85% from the free throw line. This would be huge if you can get both these free throws to go in the double bonus. He misses the first one.
Misses the first one. Now, if you're Watson, just got to settle down here, hit the second. It's important to note Watson has played this entire second half with 3 personal fouls, but his defensive pressure has not let down any. Here's the second. That one's no good.
That hurts. Here come the Bulldogs. You got to press up. Don't let them get a 3.
Here's Cordes.
Jimmies are a prolific 3-point shooting team.
Cordes in the lane. That one's not good. Rims out. Rebound pulled in by Gage Smith, and he's fouled.
29 seconds to go. Bulldogs up 6. That's a big defensive board by Gage Smith.
Absolutely huge. And that's just the second foul on Walters, but it'll be Gage Smith at the free throw line. .4 seconds left.
Gage Smith shoots 70% from the free throw line.
Shot clock is turned off. Smith, it's the first. Boy, that one's huge.
That was huge after a couple misses.
And he hits the second. That's a pair.
76-68, 25 seconds to go. Here comes a big screen by Schultz, pull up 3.
Cordes, not good. Rebound, pulled in by Wiersma. He gets fouled.
Schultz is fouled. Wiersma's going to the free throw line.
Boy, and the Bulldogs can sniff it here inside Friedrich Arena. A.J. Watson in front of the student section, pumping them up.
The last time the Bulldogs have captured a regular season and a tournament championship title was in 1994-95. And they're going to do it in 2022. The constant in the equation, Ben Limback. Player, now coach.
Outstanding. What you see what Coach Limback has done with the program was a disaster just a few years ago. They had only won one conference game at Christmas break a few years ago. Turned it around the second half of that season and have carried it forward here in this one. Just an outstanding effort here by the Bulldogs as Wiersma hits the second. 77-68, 20 seconds left to play. Cordes moving quickly. Falls down, Woodford. Gage Smith knocks it loose out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jimmies. 14.2 seconds left. Inbounded, Walters. Jose, back to Walters. Walters, he'll try up a three. That one's good.
Jimmy's.
Now Carter Kent will have it. Just left to dribble it out. 3, 2, 1. There's the horn, there's the ball game. And the Bulldogs are your GPAC Conference Tournament champions in 2022. .70, and the student section storms the floor.
Big games, big moments, GPAC action. These are great basketball teams. Jamestown's going to get in the national tournament, and they're going to make some noise. They're a tough matchup for people.
Absolutely outstanding basketball game. If you've been listening here this entire evening, you have been treated to an absolute gem here. It might be one of the best basketball games ever played inside this arena. The Bulldogs win it 77-70.